Section 1. Self-awareness. Core principle. You take full responsibility for your own mind, body, and career, with a daily practice focused on the process of continued growth and improvement. In this section, you will learn how to catch and release negative thought patterns. Sit still. Be still. Prevent your kids from competing with your career. Mindfully manage stress. What your coworkers are thinking. There's something different about Amanda. Chapter 1. Getting rid of the hob on your brain. Learning to take responsibility for the nature of our thoughts is the most powerful way to take responsibility for our lives. Marianne Williamson. Ambition gap? Schmambition gap. Women aren't 16% of board directors and corporate officers because the other 84% don't want the job. Obviously, there's something else going on. Glass ceiling, you say? In some cases, perhaps, but in others, well, we're simply holding ourselves back. Because as much as we all like to wear our best corporate armor at work, I'm a pit bull in lipstick, bitches. The truth is that a lot of us hit an inner glass ceiling long before we ever approach an outer one. So let's start with that. For example, let's say you have a colleague who doesn't respond to your email. Instead of thinking, maybe she's slammed, does your mind automatically leap to, maybe she's mad at me? Or what if you have one of those coveted elevator run-ins with your boss's boss? Do you secretly scrutinize every minor word choice? Why did I say that? For the rest of the day. If so, you've got a hob on your brain. In folklore, the hob, short for hobgoblin, is a grotesque little creature that exists for the sole purpose of making trouble for human beings. In our world, the hob is that annoying inner critic who always seems to find merciless new ways to say, "Here's why you suck." Now, of course, there are a million different reasons to wrestle your hob into submission. But, for our purposes, this is the biggie. Bold thinking always precedes bold doing. Huge career and salary leaps don't come from waiting until your performance review to be handed incremental breadcrumbs. That's lame. They come from knowing your value, going after what you want, and bulldozing through any mental blocks along the way. Yes, I know it isn't easy, but it can be. Truth. There's only one step between you and total freedom, aka complete hob annihilation. And it's beyond simple. All you have to do is understand, to the core, that your inner critic isn't real. Seriously, it's nothing more than a crotchety, unwelcome houseguest in your head who never leaves. The hob has no power whatsoever, so don't give it any. Whether you have a negative thought pop up, "I'm never going to get this done," take a split second to acknowledge it. "Thank you for sharing," then recast the thought into more productive phrases. "I need to break this project down into smaller pieces." Get it? Initially, you will have to do this quite literally, movement by movement and thought by thought, but eventually, your brain will get with the reprogram. Think about it this way. You are training your mind like you train your muscles. Sure, it hurts at first, but that's how you get stronger. The 3 biggest career-killing hobs, and how to handle them. Okay, we all know there's some pretty appalling crap going on in offices today. And no, I'm not just referring to those white-collar jailbirds and the need for corporate bailouts. I'm talking about petty nonsense that, left unchecked, can derail your career faster than you can say, "Double-wide Cubeville for life." Of course, your little trickster upstairs loves this stuff, but don't be fooled. All of the behaviors I'm about to describe are muddy career sludge, and the moment you step in any of it will be the moment you stop in your pointy-toed tracks. Career killer number 1. Negativity bias. While a vigilant threat and danger watch was certainly a requirement back when we lived in caves and wore fig leaves, these days it just sucks the oxygen out of the room.